Hello everybody, Genghis here again. I am with, what should I call you?
Retard.
Retard, who is not in QSF anymore, but was whenever, whatever. Is complicated, who cares? We're on Ruinberg, the enemy team is Infinite eSports, which is top 2 silver team. I'm not playing in this, but it's a team which I am now joining, and I wanted to watch the replays to see what happened. And yeah, should we start? 3, 2, 1?
Yep. Okay.
What was your plan here?
Okay, so basically at the beginning we put the T54 lightweight to K0. You can spot if they come down the K line, and you can get some shots in the middle and in cap 2. WZ can be used as well. We have one batch at to spot at E9 to spot down the road, and we have other batch at going to G9 as well. The G9 batch at just covers if they push down the K line, but the batch at E9 has to quickly react to help out as well. But main job is just to spot middle. One mouse goes to D4 just to cover cap 1, and it can even shoot down the middle as well. One mouse goes to D0 to look down the middle road and cover it, and the other one goes to F0 to cover cap 2. So yeah.
Okay, perfect. So you're in lightweight, you're gonna YOLO like a retard?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is with lightweight and WZ, lightweight has better armor, as you will see, but WZ is lower profile, so armor will not matter because they cannot shoot you at all, and you can just keep peeking over. You will get unspotted and just keep wrecking them, doing around 2k damage. So yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Unless I get rushed, then yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And I played a bit bad this position here, but yeah, you see the bounces.
Yeah, it's pretty damn insane.
Ready to go
And it's really, you just understand that in ESL, bouncing, like, especially shots from an autoloader, shots from a single shooter doesn't really matter, but shots from, example, backshot, or especially backshot, is really, really important. Now that the buff wasn't in the game anymore with long reload, right? So if you have a tier 8 which can eat like 3 shots from a backshot without dying, or actually more than a clip from a backshot or something, that can give you a huge advantage if you have a fight in the next 30 seconds with your main force. Obviously, if they reload, it doesn't matter for shit anymore. But that's why having, yeah, lightweight can be interesting. Instead of something which dies quickly. Or even like something with more armor, right?
Yeah. And the thing is about this position, I didn't expect them to take arty, so it's kind of exposed and unless I'm unspotted. And yeah, I'm getting wrecked here, but it's fine because we're trading back some HP. And yeah, I also told the mouse that we're supposed to go D5 to instantly get back to the middle, as we know where they're playing now. There's no need for him to go D1. Oh, there's go arty.
So you do that to RT, yeah. But I mean that you bought already 2 minutes plus another 40 seconds to RT3 loaded, so that's already not bad.
Yeah, it's
trying
fine.
to pressure on cap 2.
Yeah.
But you can react by sending another batch down here, although that's risky because if they... Like, he could die.
Yeah, he could die.
But like getting tracked and then getting shot from a batch behind a bush or something, right? That's mainly what I was thinking. Or 2. But it doesn't happen, and it's like he's got high house, he's got a lot of covering fire and so on. Like I'm really painting a doomsday scenario.
So also the thing is, what happened with Vronsky pushing down there? One of the batch has overextended to try to get one shot, and then all of us will create. He's dead.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah, if you coordinate that well, yeah, true. Yeah, exactly. Having a light move rack here is really cool. And you could even like, yeah, we already talked about that, but you could have used, for example, 113 or something like that if you would have had one or available. Or like, you know, in a different tactic, you can use a medium like a 140 or a 907, or in a different meta, to go up, hold down behind the wreck of a lightweight, and it can be really, really powerful. Or of a Ru, or of a T49, because you can shoot between the gun and the hole.
But no, the 113s are just pushing in.
So you decide to just counter push with your mouse and 113 on the bottom road.
Yeah, I ignored the FE. He's not really too much of an issue right now, and we just need to clear up these batch chats.
I mean, he's going to DPM, yeah, he's going to DPM a lot, but you can kind of just drive away, yeah.
Now it's basically like a cleanup session.
You basically force the FE to now be shooting the mouse and so on, while the 113 just drives past, right?
Yeah, I mean, because the mouse...
that's really good, because the mouse is meant for that, so...
Yeah, mouse is just... takes all the damage, and that was pretty much GG. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay, should we have a look at how you managed or tried to attack this against us?
Yeah, of course. Let me just open it.
Obviously, Ruinberg is a defense-third map, yeah? So yeah, let me also close this, open the other replay. Give us a second, people, yeah.
But yeah, the thing is, with Ruinberg, just defense, you have all the good positions, and you have the upper ground as well.
There are two and a half positions the enemy can come from, and you can have hold down, side scraping, bushed positions towards all 3 of them. Yeah. So it's just a question of like trying to split well or either overmatching somewhere now.
Should I keep it playing or should I pause?
I'm at 20 now. 21, 20.
Yeah, okay. Should I play now?
Are you 20?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play.
Okay. Yeah. So for this tactic, basically you have 3090 at the beginning, instantly spotting at D4 to see if they have anything at A5. We have 250Bs going behind at C1. If anything that goes to D5, they come out on clip. If not, they stay unspotted. One mouse also goes to E4 because he'll be blocking the cap. You have two mouses holding at F2, and then you can push up to one cap or push down the middle to distract them, and one batch at spots down the K line to see if there's anything down there. The main tactic here is just to push into cap one. One mouse like side scrapes, and then the batch at 390 can actually fit in without getting shot. The mouse takes all the hits, and then we're forcing them to come into us, if you know what I mean.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see a batch there. Okay, that's pretty rare actually, a batch AP, yeah. It's not a batch but yeah.
Yeah, like usually if you see someone, it's a tier 8.
I agree. So, and he's just gonna try and go in there. So he's got like 2 roles basically. First of all, he can stay there to surprise in case he will be playing about the other side and then rotating. You might not expect to have a batch AP there when you cross and you could just get wrecked. In case he gets around spotted, right? And in this case, in case you go to try and slow push towards that, like you might do, or you will do, he can try and shoot you in the side through the gap in the houses and so on. While being very hard to push because you would have to drive all the way into that little housing gap to kill him, at which point obviously it would be in a crossfire. But batch at AP trading against mouse is not the best thing either, so it's not like a straight up win-win situation for him.
Yeah, like doesn't have that much pen as well. Like you're
exactly.
Probably pen through the side, front no way.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like front would be like a really flat lower plate shot or something like that.
And especially as it's Ruinberg and on attack, you always most likely see mouses, batch APs, and the best pick in my opinion for this.
Yeah. But I mean, you don't have that much choice actually at tier 9 if you want something mobile.
Yeah. But I mean, that's what most teams just take the lightweight or WZ and have that extra tier 10.
True, yeah.
I mean, that's what I prefer to have anyway. But it's really dependent on the other
like,
tactics.
tier 9 heavies are good. Oh, we're waiting. Should we skip forwards like two skips, Kipper? While we're waiting for you
or should we just fast forward until...
I think they might make it alive. I'd rather skip.
Okay, which one's to skip? The top or...
Right button, right arrow.
Okay.
Like twice, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm at 718.
720. Yeah.
Okay.
So now I'm telling the batch chat to relocate to here because I'm getting ready to push to one cap. And I'm asking the 3 mouses. We're going to come up and we're going to push cap 1 because looking at their setup, and if they have a batch AP at E3, they're 100% going to have something behind it.
Yeah, obviously.
So
I
I
mean,
think
you always have something in these buildings on this map.
Yeah.
Like literally always. The question is just 1 tank, 2 tanks, 3 tanks, and so on. They don't have any autoloaders, so that's pretty good for you.
Yeah.
And basically, like to explain to, if I explain, yeah, because I have the mini map at my disposal. The mouses are gonna push up over here, with maybe 1 mouse staying in the back to cover, right? Covering the 90 in the cap, and the enemies, saying, well, obviously they can't flank much from here except for the battered AP, which is already there. The 50Bs are gonna have a wider angle and are gonna try to stay unspotted, or at least just peek whenever they're not spotted, and rain down on anyone trying to peek on the red line, so that anyone who actually wants to peek on the mouse without getting shot by the 50Bs has to peek in front of the corner, right in front of the mouses. And in the current meta, mouses are just so broken that if you force the enemy to fight them, sometimes you win, or most of the time you win. It's not guaranteed, right, but basically the goal with mouses always, right now, is that they're so strong that you need to find a way to get the enemy to fight them, because they're so slow. But if you do, you're in a pretty good spot, and the plan to do that here is to use the 90s, right?
Yeah.
So the enemy is quickly relocating with a batch AP in your back and a 113, and the one batch AP tries to get in some shots into your mouses and pins some and bounces some.
May I point out Primdale makes a mistake here as well, overextending.
Yeah, completely driving out too far. And
he didn't mean to do that.
Wow, 1,100
But now
damage?
you see what the... There was around 1,000 damage, I think he took 2 hits. Now you see what the plan is, we just get behind with the mouse.
And then like, you still have a mouse in the back.
Yep. We cleared out that batch AP, and now the mouse can hold off the 113 batch AP, and even the autoloaders going into the cap, they can actually look behind as well. But now basically we can just push into the A6, control the area, and the mouse just has to hold them off.
Yeah, exactly, like, since I have 2 tanks down here. And especially also since you see the 113 coming back over here and so on. And you're forcing them to decap, which allows you to take this position. But this position is very, very good, yeah, if you have it. If you manage to take it, like, it's very hard to get the A6, 7, 8 position as an attackant. But if you do, it really gives you a lot of mobility, because you can also start capping, for example, on B4 if they all start coming from the city, right?
Yeah.
And like, let me show it here. You can start capping there if you manage to get this and kind of clear out this, and the enemies are coming from the city. That's also a nice added bonus always.
Yeah, but no, you see, like they
But you don't
have
need
to
to,
come
obviously.
to us, and
Yeah,
then
obviously.
when they come to us, they get wrecked, and it's GG. And that.
Like really, they can decap the mouses for a while, and that gives quite a good impression always. But at some point, the cap point of the 90 just gets too high that the enemies have to suddenly rush in.
Yeah.
And then basically your hope is that the 2 mouses plus the 50 bees powering in from behind just outpower them. And it works here. And yeah, Infinity isn't a bad team, so although it's just one game.
Yeah.
Winning is nice. And shows that tactic works, I guess.
Yeah,
Well
it was a nice game.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Cheers.
Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and check out my other videos as well as the Mines video we already did. Although that's sadly a bit laggy, but should still be fine. Okay, thanks for watching everybody. Bye bye.